Oh, what is this day? The third last day?
Wednesday the 10th.
A month? Okay, today is Wednesday the 10th. It is 9:04. We are starting our last day of Canvas with board referrals and provisional ballots that we have to either accept or reject. So we're going to start with now. Okay. This first one, I can't show you. It's a confidential voter. I can give you the emails. We were not able to verify her address at the polls when she came in. So we asked her to vote a provisional ballot. Because she's confidential, she does not have to, the voter does not have to write her address down. What happened is that got sent back to me, and we verified it with the state, who then verified it with the state Secretary of State, and that is a city voter.
So if it's been verified, then
it has been verified.
I
can show you this part, but I can't show you much.
Right.
Okay. So do you want to accept it or reject it?
Accept it. And there's your communication.
We'll keep all this together. This is a person that voted twice. So we got her in, or we got them in the absentee. Their absentee went through and was tabulated. And when we got their provisional, we held that up. So their absentee went through. Would you like to, we recommend rejecting the second vote. Would you like to see?
it's the same voter.
Absentee, yep.
Reject, yeah.
Reject.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Reject.
This voter is not registered.
Oh.
And this will register them for the future?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They will be registered for the next election.
Okay. Reject.
This voter sent in an absentee and a provisional. So you need to reject one and accept one, right. But that's up to you. Which one you do.
Does it matter which one we accept? Is there any guidelines?
We usually do the first one in, the first one we receive.
Do we know which one that was?
I think if you turn that over, there's a postmark date of the 28th, and she came in on election day.
Yeah. So accept the mail-in.
Yep. Okay.
This person does not live in the city.
Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah. We had to reject.
I knew
This
that.
is a family
You did.
that
I think
does
I
not
know.
live in the
It sounds
city.
familiar. And I agree, it's not city.
That's outside the city.
They're all the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Reject.
Both of them are family, they do not live in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reject.
This is a person that was not on the precinct register, but he is allowed to vote in the city.
Okay.
We changed his address.
So was it just a change of address?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would accept.
Right.
Okay.
I agree.
That's simple.
Yep.
Same with this person.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
Was it as an absentee?
the code is not, is listed as absentee voter or already having voted.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. It already went through, yes. Sorry. I guess we didn't have the envelope. We could not find the envelope for that one.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
We would accept it. Cool.
Yes, they had an envelope. They did not send it in.
Right.
Yes, precinct. Person lives in precinct 4, did not vote the absentee ballot.
Okay.
So why were they given a provisional?
Because they got a ballot and they wanted to vote in person. They wanted to vote. So we gave them a provisional to make sure that they did not return the other one.
Okay.
That's what all these are.
But didn't everybody get a ballot?
Yeah.
Everybody got a ballot.
Yeah.
But they didn't return them, and so that's the note, did not return the ballot. So we gave them a provisional, just so we could count it and make sure they didn't turn in
Right.
the,
A little confusing, because I think everybody got a ballot and didn't. Yeah.
These folks are people who came in with their unvoted
Ballot.
mail-in ballot
Yeah.
and wanted to vote in person. That's
Oh,
why
I
there's
see
no
what you're
return
saying.
ballot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because the poll book would have allowed them to vote a regular ballot
Right.
if they hadn't returned
Okay,
it.
that makes
Right.
sense.
But this, because they surrendered, essentially they destroyed the
I
ballot
see,
and voted
I
this
see.
instead.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Accept.
and the same with this one,
Okay.
the same with, I think, all of these.
Okay.
Accept. Got it.
listed on the precinct register, but indicated a change of address, which we had found to be correct.
Okay. Whatever, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Second pool?
Same with this address change.
Except,
Accept.
This one was not listed on the precinct register,
Okay.
but
They're
Yes.
eligible?
eligible to vote.
Okay. Second pool? Yeah.
Same with this one, not on the precinct register, but eligible to vote.
What's your initial address?
yes,
Fine.
so it's mailing
Different
address.
mailing
Yeah.
addresses, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And
the residence.
residence, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Accept.
All right, those are all your provisionals. You had 18 provisionals.
Okay.
You have, how many did you accept?
We accepted 1, 2, 3.
No, 50-50. All right, here are the ones that came in and they didn't have a signature.
Okay.
Still. But we attempted to call them
Okay.
and they came in. Here are the notes.
Okay.
Still didn't sign, but they did write something more than they had before. Sign. I don't know if that's their signature or what, but they came in on the 4th.
Okay.
This is the,
They completed the oath in person?
They came into the office.
Into.
so is that
Would
okay?
That'd be
Is this-
sufficient. We did it in person, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
It's not, it's just.
Not
that's
signed here.
It's
That's
just
not a
not-
signature.
right, that's
Right.
what my,
Okay, so they did a different oath.
Is
That's-
this somebody
that's identical.
else's note here? What is this squiggly right here?
let me see that.
Would that have been anybody verifying that, or is that an attempted signature as well?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
accept it.
Accept it.
At least at least they came in after, the multiple attempts of contact,
Right.
so.
Made an effort, right?
Yeah.
Same with this one, these are all, we contacted them to cure
Okay.
with ballots.
Well, that's a, will come in. They actually come in?
Is this on it?
Let's see.
If there's like writing,
Name.
that's
Yeah.
Tom,
Yeah.
Okay.
they will come in and sign.
Yep.
They follow through with it. then.
Yep.
I have a whole thing of these.
That's it.
Yep.
Signature. Signature. By the judge. Okay.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Okay, yep. Yep.
Yep.
Good to see so many people coming in,
Yeah.
following through.
Came in early. Yep. Okay. Yep. Alright.
Okay, yep.
Easy folder.
Yep.
They're gonna get harder.
Right. Yeah, the stack's quite large,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I will tell you, it's easier to do this than via Zoom, here in person though.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Hold it
right,
up to
you
the
were-
screen, I can't see it.
We got
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good at that. I
Yeah,
think.
you do.
Yeah, you really get you.
Yeah.
It just takes practice.
Yeah. You practiced at work beforehand.
That's right.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone. It's my secret.
I
The
believe
PowerPoint note cards. Everyone.
these are wrong signatures. So
Okay.
these are like,
Spouses maybe by accident or significant others.
husband, wife, they sign different. So, look at the signature on,
Good question. Signature. What is it supposed to be? And
It could be.
it could be. I
And we don't have anything to compare it to. So
right. Yeah.
I don't think I can question that.
Yeah, I think we have to accept it at value,
Mhm.
face value. Yeah, I think we should accept it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be an R, and that could be Lee right there.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, except for-
Next one looks like husband, wife signed husband's envelope by mistake.
Okay.
So they caught it
Yeah.
and signed it.
So
So,
you signed it.
yeah, so accept.
Yeah, I accept it. Two signatures. Okay. Same thing.
One
Yeah.
is Mara. Signed it, right?
Yeah, that's her.
Yep, yep.
That's her signature there.
I agree.
Okay.
Accept.
This is just a whiteout. They corrected the date, so we just wanted to make sure. It was timely. It came from a Dropbox.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Accept.
Accept.
Yeah. Same thing. Wrong signature. They crossed it out and wrote that.
Yeah.
Yep, accept.
Yep.
Signature crossed out. Okay.
Accept.
Yeah.
So this one, crossed out signature.
Another crossed out signature. Okay.
Accept.
Yep.
This The envelope, the name doesn't have a senior on it, but he signed it as a senior.
Okay,
We have taken it to mean that because he signed it as a senior, he is doing a name change. So we added the senior, but we're gonna let you decide. if
Okay.
you want to do that.
It's everything for that folder.
That one.
yeah. Is this the duplicate, the purple copy?
And that's just our printed, we just made a copy of it so we could
Oh.
have it changed in VR.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
So once you agree, we'll do that.
Yeah, we accept it.
Okay. Can you take that purple paper out to VR and ask them to put the senior on there?
New batch.
New batch. These are ones with initials that have identifying marks on the ballot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
identify
fine.
the special one.
Okay.
Come out. This?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I
but they
think,
were disregard.
I think the intent's clear that they won't.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
So I'm saying we know their intent, so disregard the write-in.
So we'll accept and
Accept.
duplicate.
Accept and duplicate. Correct.
Minus the write-in.
Minus the.
Well, we
sec-
can't do that anyway, so
Right.
when we duplicate, we can't.
Right.
Put
Yeah.
somebody's initials. So,
Yeah.
okay, accept and duplicate. And with this.
Okay.
Initials,
Initials,
I think.
yeah.
It should be on the.
Another thing.
EDL,
EDL,
that's it.
yep,
Otherwise, there's 5, I think.
yeah. 12 to
4.
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay, this one, so we're accepting.
We're
this?
accepting,
Okay.
yep,
The write-in was crossed out.
okay.
These are accept and duplicate.
Okay, that's fine. I'll make sure they know.
What does that say? Oh, error.
They're
Here.
never
It says
looking at
error.
the
Initials again?
Yeah.
determination as well. So if anything gets,
Don't have a name.
if you're separating them, they get separated.
Yeah,
So I would say,
Wait,
they
this,
just meant to move it in,
this wouldn't be in person.
or no,
yeah,
No, the machine wouldn't have. Would just not. This didn't go through the machine,
It's folded in half. too.
Right.
Looks like
yeah,
it came
so
out of an
it's
envelope.
the mailing. Mailing.
but I assume it's.
Oh, yeah, I have the envelope.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We were just debating if these were
If those
initials.
were initials.
yeah, we didn't know what the,
What's it?
Looks like a PO.
PJG?
PJ,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
they are.
So
okay.
That looks like initials.
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
they just a single copy. We'll accept,
Okay.
accept and duplicate. So it's supposed to be a fraction what the county receives for their cycle.
Yes. Half of our votes cast in the general last year came in by mail. Or Dropbox.
We can start writing notes.
Yeah, right, yeah,
We get those.
yes,
often
Yours might be
entertaining.
nicer.
Right.
And yeah, I would expect your notes would be.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Mhm. Okay,
LP.
LP,
Yeah.
okay,
Initial.
accept,
Acceptance or acceptance.
yeah, accept and duplicate.
These are people that voted for themselves. It's still an identifying mark, so you
Yep.
still have to render your opinion on what you want to do with it. I don't know.
What did they do last time? What was the guidance? This came up in the primary.
Yeah.
No, it didn't, because
No,
there's no
it-
write-ins in the primary.
Oh, something else came up.
But
People did write their name on
Names,
there,
that's
right, on the
But-
sides or
Yeah,
across the.
that's
but it
grass.
wouldn't have been accepted because
Right.
there are no write-ins are accepted.
Right,
I think the debate we had is whether it counted as they came in to vote, like we were, or like basically like casting a blank ballot.
right.
Or just to vote, make sure the voter record was updated. That was the concern.
Oh, there we go.
But there's no reason not to accept this.
Right.
Okay.
nope,
Yeah, I think we could accept it.
Yep.
You-
put it to the million names of write-ins.
Yeah.
Yep.
You already have to filter out. Hopefully we'll love you.
Yeah,
And I think that's another reason why just having them fill out a separate form as an official writing candidate. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you have to run a
don't have
report
to.
that says everybody that got one single vote. you
Yeah.
know,
Then everything else should just be other.
other, right.
Yeah, not a real voter.
I
Yep.
got this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Accept.
Is that bubble?
Same
I
thing.
don't think we'd have to duplicate this, just accept it, it go through the scanner.
No, actually, it's not the same. Oh, here it is.
This one,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
there.
One for
I was
mayor
looking
and
at the wrong
then.
one.
Unless you're the other signature out there.
And then the other for, hey, why don't we be mayor?
What if they're gonna
Not
get
the
the
last
votes?
one, but
We'll wait and see, right?
Yeah.
If it's marked, they'll look at, because they're looking at the pink sheet. and then
No, they're moving enough of these
the
down.
the ones marked for duplication, they'll be-
Okay.
Both step.
okay. Looks like it'll go through the scanner. so. Send it.
Yep, accept. And it should,
Yep, she's good.
yep.
Except.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Accept.
My besties.
Last one?
Yeah. Okay.
Except.
These are notes. This is a note on envelope.
Okay.
Love the notes on the
Yeah,
envelopes.
these can get interesting.
Okay. Okay,
Just so you know.
yes.
Is there any obligation to put a birthday? Meaning, the field's blank, is that an issue in itself?
We accept.
Thank you.
Now, would we see this again if there's a
And-
problem once you scan it?
It's not a birth date.
When
It's the day they send
sign-
it in.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure what you're,
Yeah. It's kind of
they
their,
don't have to put their birthday,
Yeah,
it's the day they
they
sign
submit
it.
it.
Just-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
true.
they nail it. A lot of people put their birthday because they think, but that's
Right.
not what they need to do.
but dates are optional.
So we could see that again if there's a problem.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us. At least there's nothing inflammatory in it.
Oh, well, wait.
Yet,
Wait
yet.
now.
A lot more there.
Slap stack.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is on ballot.
Yeah.
It's on the ballot.
Okay.
Okay.
The write-in.
Was there someone by that name?
Technically, it's not right, and
Technically.
they didn't
Oh,
circle
yeah.
the bubble.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So what do you want to do with that?
Well, we decided that we would count those if it was an actual name. We did decide that.
But
Yeah.
that's not an actual name.
Right. So, except the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Except,
so except in part.
except in part.
Yeah.
Except in part. At least it wasn't their sports team.
I prefer
They're
that.
different.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Would have been identical decision if it was a sports team.
It's true.
So this will just go in the scanner as normal because it's not bubbled in
Correct.
without that, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Got it.
Note on envelope for you.
Okay. Oh, these are showing up.
I don't even understand the point.
Yeah.
Accept,
Yep, except.
okay. Another note for you.
Get it on ballot.
Ballot.
Oh. There you go.
That one.
Yeah, dem, cesspool.
Oh. I saw the period. I thought that was it.
Lovely.
So,
We are.
Yes, we have.
You are.
Yes.
Addressed us?
Well, elected officials, the
General,
public.
the general you.
Okay.
except without the note?
I didn't
Yeah.
actually see the rest of it.
The rest, I mean, the rest of it's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Okay, except the duplicate.
yeah. except this part. Do you want?
You can accept that just as is, I think.
I know that. but
Yeah.
Do you
We're
have
not
to duplicate that one?
gonna duplicate it.
Maybe not to have
Yeah, I guess
the commentary on it.
it would come out as.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to duplicate that one. No, sorry, not my.
Would it
not
kick
my
out, it
comment.
might kick out, he's thinking it might
Okay.
kick out and say,
Because it's just.
We either-
something-
Okay.
marks,
Extra mark.
extra
So-
marks,
over.
questionable
So we're
marks.
not sure then, yeah, we.
Yeah,
duplicate.
so we'll
That's fine.
duplicate, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
So he
For that one too, I guess.
So, yeah, this definitely is
Guess we'll pick up those marks,
a duplicate.
the cesspool marks.
This is a note on the ballot.
Okay.
It's at the very top header above
Oh.
the header. Just so you know.
Okay. Accept and duplicate.
Same thing, up top, over the header.
Okay.
So they don't live in the city.
And they didn't
And they
complete a
didn't-
ballot.
they didn't vote, yeah. So just update the record.
Yep.
We'll give them voter credit.
That was their change of address.
Notification, right? Thank you.
This was also a very weird one. This is a change of address from a person that actually does live, we found out, does live in the city.
Okay.
Right, so, where's the note? This is the guy. Attendance authority card. He used to have this Baltimore address, and he updated it up to Frederick. I'm trying to say. So now he's updated to this. In Frederick. So it
Okay.
used to be Baltimore, now it's Frederick. But he is a city resident, and we just
But we had, obviously had a Frederick address on file.
right.
Right,
has
he
a
received
Frederick
it.
Because we got a ballot.
because he changed his address to Baltimore, and then he updated his address back to Frederick.
Frederick, okay,
It was a tough one to go through, yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. The NBA had a source on,
Looks like a duplicate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Next up. Yeah. That's good.
Election 2020.
Yeah.
I had him in Baltimore.
Back in 2020, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please. Okay.
accept and vote.
Acceptable.
Okay. Voted no longer at the address. These are just people telling us that we mailed them a ballot. They're no longer
They're
at this
residing there.
address. They didn't,
Fill it out.
they didn't send any ballots back or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay.
And they didn't tell us the new address, but we're assuming it's outside of the city.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
this one, yeah.
Where's the ballot?
The ballot.
Is the note on the ballot?
Or
Yeah.
there's something on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ballot.
it's on the ballot. They say they've told someone 4 times.
In order for an address change to happen, they have to sign the form. They have to send a change of address and sign it, because
Right.
anybody can do that.
Intercept someone's mail and do that. Yeah.
Mhm.
And someone
so-
else is doing it on his behalf. It sounds like,
Correct.
so, you know,
Yeah.
it's not, doesn't make it official.
So this is not gonna get them out of our records?
Probably not that way, not in that form.
We have a few of these.
No ballot, but doesn't live there. He didn't.
Right, right.
What? Just reject?
Yeah, that's no action.
Is that that's the one with the note that says it's on the ballot?
So these are basically just no action, right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't vote, they didn't.
So, I mean, should we inform them how to correctly get the name removed from the register?
I guess the only way would be have to send it to the current address, right?
Right, and I mean, this could be from the person that's living there. and
Yeah.
Right.
Just gets this and
Right.
turning it back in. We don't know that.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I like that part.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
This is like, she offers he's moved to Tennessee, but we don't have an address or any kind of information.
So what about, like, MVA would have records, right? Do we compare, see like when people have
We-
changed their address?
Yeah, we update that through MBA and
But that
Eric's and
means-
stuff like that, but it doesn't always, it
If-
doesn't
if
always cycle.
They moved out of state, they didn't update anything with the MPA, so we wouldn't have
Okay.
gotten it that way.
Right.
I believe Tennessee is part of ERIC, which means we get a monthly update from the 30 or so member states.
Okay,
Okay,
So assuming they registered to vote in Tennessee,
that's all we know.
the ERIC
how it
system will match their identity
is that specifically
and
register,
show them as a possibility.
specifically registering to vote, or would getting a
Even
Tennessee
MVA.
driver's license?
Just,
Yeah.
just a driver's license.
I'm not sure a driver's license triggers ERIC,
Okay.
unless it's also, unless they have a similar system where their MVA or DMV or whatever it's called
Automatically generates.
automatically alerts their election organizations of those changes like Eric does with us and like MVA.
Right,
But if they're
I don't
moving,
know their procedure.
and if they're moving within state, we're
right.
probably gonna find out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if they move within state
That's
and they
easier.
change their address
Yeah,
with
then we'll
MVA,
definitely know.
it gets
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a county just pulling this guy over to
Yeah.
our
Yep.
county.
They'll receive the transaction, and when they enter that record and update it with the new address, say in Howard County, it automatically takes them to Howard
Right.
County, brings all their record with them. So their entire
voting
living
history,
stays
everything.
with them.
These are incomplete write-ins.
Okay,
So basically, this person wrote in the first name, but not the last name for the mayoral candidate on the ballot.
okay.
That's the
we
last
kinda-
of the address, that's the only address that's accepted.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
In this election, I think the intent is clear.
yeah. I think it's pretty clear.
Up to you.
You know, I don't know, elections, but this one.
This one,
at least know
This
voters'
one's the
intent.
same one.
okay. Well, that is true. Yeah. So we do have an issue with this one because
The
the,
person's name?
yeah,
The voter's name is the same.
Yeah, so I don't know what you want to do.
part, I mean,
I mean, I think odds are heavily, we know what the intent was, but it's not 100%.
yeah. I mean, I think you accept it like partial,
You could accept it in part.
part,
Well, I'm not even ruling out that, like, I think I'm 90% sure I know the intent. I'm not 100% sure.
right.
Right. Yeah, we're assuming, trying to assume the voter's intent.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think if we did it on the last one, then we can do it on this one.
okay,
I'm leaning that way as well.
okay.
Accepting full?
Okay.
Then I guess
Oh, yeah.
No initials after printed voter's name on the oath. Oh, so somebody helped them fill this out.
Without signing the affidavit, they help.
And they did sign it,
Okay,
but they did not put their initials on the, and that's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
They signed it here.
Here.
They didn't
Yeah,
sign
I
it there.
didn't know they had to do that.
They didn't have to do that.
Okay.
But they got picky. Whoever was canvassing got a little picky.
Okay.
So there's no requirement at all to even do that?
No,
Well,
just
maybe-
filling out this
Yeah.
is
Sufficient.
suffices.
Voter
Yeah.
size, very clear then.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Okay, this is the husband and wife. They both have their wrong signatures on there. So there's 2 ballots and they swapped.
That one.
Supposed to be Julius, but Gary.
Okay,
Gary and then Julius.
they swapped.
I say this is okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
okay. The address. Yeah.
I just noticed this one has a.
Yeah,
sticker on
yeah,
it.
this one had a scanned address on it versus this one.
We do that when voters do this.
Okay.
To put the
To make
correct-
sure they're from the same
Put the
household.
correct barcode with the signed envelope,
Okay, got
so
it.
that we can check it in.
Okay, got it.
Because we may not, those may have been handled by 2 different people.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Does this one need a sticker?
Do they both need or just the one?
just the one.
Okay.
It just lets us attach both ballots
Okay,
to the right
okay.
people.
Okay. They're verified that they're in the same household or at
Yeah.
that actually same address.
And so I
Exactly.
would accept this, but I just want to check, would the county feel the same way, like in your
Oh,
previous?
yeah, we,
Okay.
assuming no other issue with the record or the
Yeah.
ballot, then
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
we would accept
Yeah.
it.
Good for me.
Now this one is a different signature on the oath than the
Okay.
name on the person, and there is no reference that they had a voter assistance form.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, if people did it.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
big difference.
And so this could be sent to someone else.
Yeah.
It's not
This could be,
necessarily even the right,
Right.
it could just
Could
been
be
they
the
received it
person
in the
that-
mail and it was,
Yeah.
didn't have their name on it.
Yeah, well,
So I can't accept it.
We have to reject it.
I agree. It could be the current resident there.
Right.
Yep.
And send in the nasty grams that the other good people did.
Right.
And it looks like Carlo, one of them signed their other signature, so.
Okay.
So we're rejecting this,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, I see, okay, yeah. Okay, I would accept that.
Right, this is the only issue right here, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
they crossed it
I think
out.
that-
Over here,
that's the
yeah.
same- There's 2 signatures there, so we crossed one out.
Okay.
and put another
Yeah.
set. Looks like.
I would accept
All
it.
right.
Yep, I agree.
This signature does not match.
Oh, yeah, definitely can't accept that.
Well, the last name is the same.
Oh. Voter record,
But no voter record.
Yeah.
Either, so.
we have to not accept it.
I mean, it could be someone who's related, but
Right.
isn't registered.
Right.
So I would say
Yeah,
reject that.
we have to reject it.
Signatures on the mixed match.
Okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, you sign that, I'll sign yours.
One ballot already.
Right.
Okay.
Accept it.
We're accepting one of them.
One is one, not both of one of them.
Because
One's tabulated.
Yes, one's tabulated, so you're accepting,
The other one.
you
No,
know
no.
it's been mismatched. right?
Correct.
Okay,
Been
that's what you're
mismatched.
verifying.
Yep.
Okay. Different last name?
Mhm.
So this could be the same person and they've changed their name, but we don't know that.
Yeah, there's no proof. We'd have to reject it.
I mean, they should have done a provisional if they have a name change, right?
If it has
That
been
would've been-
processed in
Right,
time.
that would have been the correct way to handle this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no assistance form in there, there's no nothing, I
Yeah.
can't tell you that.
But if someone changes their address, we would count their vote and just update the record.
Correct.
So if they change their name, are we treating that ballot differently, or should we?
Well, if they change their address after your registration closed, then we would accept
Right.
their change of address like we did previously. But if they had time 6 months down the line before the registration closed, then we say, that's on you. You
Yeah.
should have changed your address. And that's the same with the name change,
Yep.
that's the same with any of that.
Right.
And this could be a legitimate voter, but we can't verify.
We can't verify.
Okay.
Have to reject it.
Unless there's some other way to verify, but I don't think there is.
There is no voter assistance form with this, but if
Okay.
you look on the back of the oath,
Mhm.
it is somebody saying they're doing this for.
Okay.
That is not
Committed.
permitted.
Yeah.
There's no form.
Yeah. There's one in here.
Okay.
Can't.
Reject. Yeah, reject it.
These are all gonna be intent-based. They have an oval that is blackened, and then they have an X. So you're going to have to say whether they intended it or not.
Okay.
Several.
These ones could get tricky.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think the intent's there.
Yeah.
Except.
I'm willing to bet they did X's first and then realize, oh, I need to finish.
Yeah.
Accept and duplicate.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, is that batch done?
Yeah, I think.
This is, that batch
This
is
is,
done.
let me
This
get
is
this
a
out
new
of
one.
here.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear.
Put the accept up here.
I'm just wondering why they,
Don't
Didn't
send
do-
that.
I know.
they're
No,
inconsistent.
just I don't want to get
But I
off track.
I agree that it's clear.
Yeah.
So, and then they may have done that one first.
And then they didn't go back to try to correct it.
Yeah.
So I accept that.
Yeah, I accept it.
Accept and duplicate.
Another one.
So that's clear to me as well.
Yeah.
They're not voting it right in.
Okay. Except, I mean, you still have to duplicate because it was, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just filling it, we're duplicating this with the right end.
Yeah. Accept and duplicate.
Yep. Expecting a hard one. These ones have been easy.
Yeah.
I feel like the primary has harder ones.
Right.
Okay. All right. Accept and duplicate. Right?
Yeah, accept and duplicate.
Accept and duplicate.
Sure.
He's in touch.
Thank you. Snuck up on me. I warn you, my grandmother did them in threes, so there may be 2 more.
I do too,
coming.
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
threes.
Once you get to 4, we'd be like, come on, Grandma, get it done.
Yeah, except in duplicate.
That's the trick.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
trick.
Yeah, because of everyone else.
Not first or something like that.
Right.
So.
Hmm.
Yeah, we can't tell if that was X after the fact or.
These are all as
My
marked.
inclination is to
Yeah.
not accept that vote just because of, I think.
The intention.
Yeah,
Right, and I agree that that's
Adding the comma.
probably.
What happened? Okay. So, accept and partial,
Yeah,
and then,
we're saying don't accept the one that has X in it.
yeah,
I'll put that on the note.
okay.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I would say.
accept and partial, and connect this one with the X.
It's the X.
One more.
Same thing.
Yeah, they
And they have-
overvoted.
and they have-
Have
yeah, they have
five,
five.
yeah.
Accept and partial.
Almost. Questionable. That's good. I don't know why you're seeing this, but
Okay.
other than there was a little whiteout on the ballot,
Just the.
Yeah.
Without,
without the
yes,
X.
same as the others.
Mhm. Very.
Okay.
Smudge.
Yeah, I
It's
see
just
it.
a little spot. I mean, they
Yeah.
got really techie.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Accepted.
I think that will go through the scanner. This one's just a bunch of check marks on the ballot.
Okay.
Just the same, or just
This was accepted as marked.
duplicated?
So it's more,
I'm
yeah.
not sure they're checks,
Yeah, yeah,
Hashtags.
they're X's.
yeah.
We also have two bubbles.
Right. So
Yeah,
that-
these are the ones that
These
they're crossing.
oh,
those
They're
out.
crossing them
those
off.
out. Right,
so they're working their way down the ballot.
gotcha.
Yep.
thought they were-
I guess,
I thought they were checks, but
Right, they're X's.
X's.
accept and partial and duplicate, I guess.
Okay.
Because the ones that are bubbled in accept, the ones that are
Crossed.
Yeah.
crossed out.
Crossed out, crossed out.
Got it.
I'll look at it if I.
You'll be able to see it, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're not checking them off, they're
Yeah.
crossing them out. or whatever.
Oh. Okay, well,
Same thing,
same thing.
Yep.
it's not, the instructions say, but the
Yeah.
intent's clear.
Consent.
Very clear,
Very clear.
very thorough.
Use the same Sharpie for their signature.
Clear.
Yeah, it's
That's
clear.
clear.
That was the first one we've seen.
Yeah.
Roger.
I'm surprised,
Well, that
actually.
came to us.
He knows, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I'm kind of
I think I saw that one.
That was
I haven't
scary.
actually looked
I
at
think I saw that one at the other end.
surprised.
I mean, I look at what, I need to look at, I haven't looked in the ballot. Same exact thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Except the bubble one.
Except that's marked.
Yeah, it's marked. Yeah, same thing.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many like this, like.
Yeah.
And I guess in the end, you
Like,
still have
that
to
people are doing
duplicate
that.
it. You're gonna still have to.
We
Yeah.
have to duplicate
Yeah.
that. And then-
Form of protest, right?
I guess that's what it is.
Very
I mean, some
Yeah.
people, it might be like, they're just processing in their head. Some
X's on the ballot.
Okay. Okay.
So that would be processing in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Process of elimination, right?
Yeah.
There's
Exactly.
a right in.
All right.
Okay. Is this? No, must be the spouse.
Spouse would be my guess. Get brownie points for the spouse, if that's it. It could be so high, and I'm gonna vote from the right.
But you can't see it.
You need a career change.
Cannot help it, cannot help me, but just trust me that I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably will. It's not open. So with that last one where there were marks out of the target area, if the scanner rejects it because of the extra marks, we'll divert it into duplication
Okay.
next door.
Okay.
They look
It should
far
go
enough
through.
away from where the cameras are looking for marks. It should be fine.
Okay.
And they're not too dark.
Okay, these are timely, but we received them from the post office and they were not postmarked.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Is that-
but
Is that unusual? Like,
sometimes their machines don't mark it, I guess.
or is that a
Okay.
sign of like the current postal?
Dysfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're saying
But
they were
you received
received
before deadline.
before,
Like we wrote this on 10/19.
before
Oh.
election day.
Yeah, we got that on 10/19.
Okay, well then-
Way before.
Then I think we're okay for ones like that, but if there's,
Now, they're all 10/19. For some reason, 10/18, 10/19, the post office just
Okay.
decided
You forgot
not
to.
postmark
It was a
anything.
It was a holiday.
postal holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have bank holidays, postal holidays. Yeah, I guess we accept it.
See, these are all 10/19, 10/19, 10/19, and 10/18. Do you want to see them
Accept them all.
individually?
No, except them all.
Up to you.
I guess
See a few?
we'll just take a look.
Here we go.
Yeah, for consistency's sake, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're just looking at the date.
There's no way of knowing, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
I'm just looking right here.
Yeah.
That's all I'm validating.
Are we good again?
And they'll be able to tell if there's other issues afterwards.
Must
After
have
they
been-
scan it.
Must have been a batch, yeah. 10/18, 10/19. And everything else is okay, right?
Yeah, well, we haven't looked.
We don't know what
in.
else yet. Yeah, there might be
Yeah.
other issues.
So if there's something that comes out and we have
They'll
to bring
tell
it back in, we'll let you
Okay.
know.
That's fine. Scan away.
It's like that song. Scan it.
Scan away. Yeah. So sail away.
Not often you can work an in-year reference into.
Yes.
Well
Yes.
done, Mike. Commend you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's like my first in-year reference ever.
I feel like I think I read before she produces an album once every 10 years or something like that. She like disappears for a while. She's never done a live performance.
Huh.
Yeah, she's very isolationist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like her, I think her like fortune's like $200 or $300 million, and she's never done a concert.
And lately, she's been appearing. Her only time is in like 2 different commercials right now
Yeah.
that I've seen in the last few weeks. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, so nice residuals coming. From
Yeah.
Is this the whole batch?
Good for her.
Are these all accepted?
Yep.
No duplicates in here?
I don't know, we haven't opened them. They're
Okay.
just no
these are-
postmark.
Her producer must have a very easy job.
Or maybe he's doing all the work. He might have the hard job.
Well, that's true. Yeah, promoting her for her. Yeah.
Right, promoting her when she's not.
doing anything besides, yeah,
These are all ones that came in after
okay,
and are postmarked November 3rd.
okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll start with one.
So what was the cutoff?
Had to be postmarked on the second.
Okay.
Election day at 8 o'clock.
I just didn't remember what day was what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can't. Yeah, I know.
On this one.
We have the board of election stamp
Yeah.
there, but not.
I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Where is it?
So if we can't tell, someone else.
Why don't you look at the other ones and
There's
see?
November.
Okay,
There's
that's true.
Because they all
there's
look-
NOV.
Kind of like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one's easy to read. The third.
That's same as this one. It looks like a 3.
Yeah,
It's not a 2.
not two. So these two are easier to determine. Yeah, I don't think we can accept this one.
I can match it up. Right here is the number.
Huh.
I mean, that is a number.
Yeah, there's a number I can't.
That's,
It's similar though.
but the 3 hook comes up higher,
Magnifier?
but that's not
I
a,
can go get, I have a sheet magnifier at my desk.
Will help.
it's not a
Let me
2.
get you all a magnifier.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe magnify it out. Look at the hand.
And they stamped it twice in the exact.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I can't, unfortunately, I can't determine
I
that.
know. Well, these are.
Well, I was wondering if
And
this
it
one has
says,
received.
it says
stamp.
questionable postmark date. It doesn't
I don't
mean
know if
it's-
that'll help, but
This one doesn't have the receipt stamp either.
So this one,
Reject.
Reject?
Yeah.
I cannot tell. Yeah, let's give it a try. I can't tell. This one's a reject too, right? Or would you-
Yeah, that one's a reject. We were just using it for.
I mean, that's still,
I can't tell.
that's still the number right here.
Right there.
But it's,
It's so faint.
It's only brought to us because it's questionable. That doesn't mean it's not. You know,
I
so-
think it might be the third, just because of
I
the.
normally put that. Okay. I just want to
yeah,
check.
yeah.
And if I
No, no,
could-
no,
Since these were in here.
if we can see the second number, that might help us, but I don't even. Where's the second one?
Oh, the second stamp, and it's like, it would be like right there, right?
Oh, it's go, yeah, they're not synchronized.
It looks like a third. Just from the markings. That's my guess.
Let me take another.
You take a look.
Cause I'm gonna, here's the November on this one. That means right here is the number, and
The
that's,
second one.
that's nothing right there.
It looks like a third.
Yeah, now that I see it, the second one looks more like a 3.
Yeah,
This one, it's very faint, but right here I can make out the 3.
yeah, right there. That's so hard.
That was bad. Alright,
Okay, we gotta match
this
up
one-
accordingly.
This one is this one.
Yeah,
Rejected because of unfit paper clip.
yeah. Yeah, we have to reject these.
Reject.
Okay.
We're hanging Chad one right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Untimely.
Untimely, yeah.
And they, yeah, they can just.
With that one famous picture that, you know, that one guy that comes in.
I just took a
2000?
picture.
Yeah.
I just took, that was a great picture. Look into the ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
I'm like,
go.
this is
Put that on the front.
2000,
Yeah.
Not on the front page.
Yeah, we should be,
Yeah.
Democracy in action, right?
Yeah.
Thousand five.
we do what they did in Arizona with the infrared lights, whatever they did.
Well, that's a whole bit, that wasn't the
Right, no,
particular thing I was referring to.
no, I know. Florida.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
And it, you know, it's a great picture, because it really is democracy in
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
As much as we all have joked about it over the years
true.
as a society, they were doing
What you were
the
doing.
job.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they were trying to figure out what the voter intended.
What is
you know.
the voter intent?
Whatever it came out to be is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
All right, these are where the oval, it's a write-in and the oval was not
Okay.
blackened. So it is up to you to blacken them.
Yeah, let's look at them, but we did agree that we would accept it.
We did.
Let me come in here.
Yeah.
Okay, accept.
Blacken the oval.
Oh, we do.
Okay,
Okay.
we can do that.
Hmm.
Check that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do you want the ballot inside or the envelope inside? Doesn't matter.
That's good. Alrighty. Thank you.
Probably the same thing.
What about
We'll have to duplicate,
Duplicate.
but if you mark the,
Mark this one,
if
but
you,
duplicate the other one.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty clear.
Pile those up. Oh.
excellent, we'll fill it.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, in fact, that's in this morning. Just in case.
Retaking the SAT.
I saw Seinfeld.
Right? Yep.
No, I don't. That's definitely not.
That's the only one they marked.
Only one.
Yeah.
I'd argue they didn't mark any of them,
Right.
but now it's marked.
Yeah, now it's official mark, that's right.
This one's a little harder because it might be an overvote if you accept that.
Okay. Okay. I think
The fact that they filled in this
Yeah.
oval
here,
tells me something.
yeah.
So I'm comfortable saying the ones with ovals count.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had a similar one, over earlier.
Yeah.
Or accepted, so.
Yep.
Your coffee tastes amazing. It's amazing,
I missed the line.
I'll get sloppier as I go, I guess. Jinx people saying that will look good.
Well,
I never don't.
If you feel like you can't handle it, just let us know.
The stress.
Pressure.
Right. Good penmanship.
Uh-huh.
I can clearly read
Oh,
it.
there's some that's like.
Bad following directions.
Right.
You feel the same? You know, when you had marked like report cards,
Yeah, when they didn't.
can't
Oh.
follow
Oh,
instructions.
We should be using a red pen.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, we got this, we got this.
Otherwise, we'll be seeing these again.
Yeah, right, well, deja vu.
Wait a minute, this looks familiar. All right. So
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh,
that's a
wait.
problem.
Mhm.
Can't accept those, but we can accept.
So,
I would-
the one we just did where we said we can accept the ones that have bubbles filled in. This is the same scenario.
Right.
But in this case,
Leave it for two.
this is an overvote.
But that was the same thing with that other one
Yes.
we saw where they had the overvote on the write-in if we accepted it. It's the
Correct.
same scenario. So I would
Yeah.
accept the bubbles that are filled in.
You agree?
You want to
I mean,
revisit the other one that we did?
The other one I think was clear because of just,
Because the order of office, right? Because they wrote other
yeah, I
candidate
think
down
they
here.
put one candidate's name in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Here,
It's a question about who are they, what
Oh, I
voters
see what
intent.
you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I think we accept them partial.
just accept the alderman
Yeah,
candidates.
I think you
alderman
can
vote.
accept that.
I mean, because they clearly made an effort to write in somebody
This
else's
person's name,
that
but-
is, you know,
Yeah.
So I guess the fact that they haven't crossed at all would be telling, meaning they didn't
Right.
try to.
right, they didn't make them.
Invalidate
mark it, yeah. So I would say just, my opinion is to
Accept just the alderman.
Alderman candidate.
Accept them partial and duplicate.
I'm okay with that.
Is alderman race only?
Yeah. Clear.
Now, that one that we were debating on,
Uh-huh.
had that been put through the scanner, it would have counted the one that was bubbled in, right?
Which are we
He would
referring
have
to?
The one
probably
we
kicked it
had,
out.
it would probably kicked it out for, marks, unidentified marks,
Is this
Okay.
the one we're referring to?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
and we would have put it to you guys.
Yeah, he would've
Regardless,
kicked it
yeah.
out.
Okay, if it would have been kicked out, I have
Yeah.
It would have,
nothing to
Yeah,
say.
and if they did that, the same thing in the vote center, it would've- if the scanner would have
Okay,
Rejected
seen
it.
all that extra marking and
just want to make sure. Okay,
not known what to do with that.
clear.
Clear. Yep.
I don't know why this was sent, because it is bubbled.
Everything's in the space, there's no overlap.
Yeah. I don't know why they thought this was not bubbled, but it is bubbled, unless you see something that I don't.
No. Yeah, it's
Looks good to
pretty
me.
clear.
Looks good.
Acceptance. Yep. Instead of a write-in campaign, we have a bubble-in campaign. No.
Could see signs now, bubble me in.
Bubble.
Maybe that would have been helpful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Clear.
clear. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
That would pick up.
Yeah, I think so. Mhm. Yeah.
Once you get the letters right, I can't tell the writing.
Yeah.
That's their way. Intent is clear.
That's fair. Intent. Whoa.
There we go.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, that counts.
Blast,
Old school
blast
voter.
from the past,
We'll
right?
have them
Like surprises like that.
Yeah.
let's go into that space when they want to cross it all the way.
Definitely a long time ago.
Probably okay.
They want.
That's who they want.
should write down.
Does he still live in the city?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. Jimmy?
This
He
one?
still has his
I
business.
don't know.
Well, he had his business in town. I don't know if he still has it. Yeah.
It's, this is.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear.
I
I figured we'd see more of this, you know, or just the last name.
Yeah, but I'm not touching the pen.
Well,
I think
I'd expect the first thing.
The first thing,
Which
right.
I did see.
You saw a few
Some of
those.
that, yeah.
My concern is this. I would say. Because if for no other reason than where they put the, where they wrote that extra. In the like it's above the
Yeah.
oval,
Yes.
so it's in the target
Right.
column. I think it's otherwise okay.
That's it for that. These are questionable marks, corrected votes. Pretty clear. He just scribbled something out.
Yeah.
That's clear.
Accept and duplicate.
They have 5.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
That's even the same name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear.
Accept and duplicate.
There you go. Oh, there we go.
I think that's clear.
That's clear. Yeah. Accept and duplicate.
Like the ones that make you laugh.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Without the notes. Duplicate without the
Disregard.
notes.
Yeah, I've been adding.
Yeah.
But then we have this too.
That's,
Right.
to me, that's clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think they were probably gonna write down there by accident. Yeah.
And then we're saying we're accepting the write-in. now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
We're gonna accept the write-in on this one.
And yeah, I think you may have to duplicate it. if you
Yeah,
get a second
yeah,
one.
there's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So separated. This has whiteout all over it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
Accept and duplicate.
Crossed out.
Okay. Accept and duplicate.
Yep.
Crossed out.
Yeah. Yep.
Initials.
Yeah, what's there? Yeah, I'm assuming it's initials. We don't have the,
This one, take another look. Yep. It's clear.
yeah, it's clear. Accept and duplicate.
Alright. Ballot damaged has whiteout on it.
Okay. Yep. Accept and duplicate.
Trying to get the right, sometimes it just doesn't.
No. Oh, I see.
I don't know about that one.
Is
Is that white out? Was that an X there or not?
There's, I feel something.
Right?
I don't know if it's white out.
Yeah. But they just press really hard.
Yeah. There's a faint X here,
I know, that's what I saw. I would say accept,
except the other four.
right. And then you may have to duplicate because I don't know if these markings will.
Yeah.
So I think the lightly shaded one, I don't think it's an accept.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it just seems like there was an X there. An attempt.
Whiteout.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Accept and duplicate.
Agree.
Agree.
Oh,
That is an overvote.
it's never vote.
So we can fill that in.
Yeah, we can fill that one.
Well, it won't be, I mean, we can do it now,
Mhm.
but, yeah, but they're gonna have to duplicate this. Well, no, they won't. They can just send it in as is. Yeah, I agree. We can fill in that bubble. Send it in as is, and those aldermen will count.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are not counting this.
Correct.
We
You
filled
just-
in the bubble for the right in there.
Yes.
So, Mark.
Yes.
This one we'll need a paper vote. We'll need to duplicate it on paper, not with the end.
You can send that one to me and I'll add that.
I think they're really getting picky about the first name in the mayor's race.
Okay, got it.
This mark.
Yeah, that's a straight mark.
Yeah, but what did it say?
Question mark on ballot.
Oh, we have to put the envelope.
On vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where? This?
The signature?
The style of his cursive?
Making,
Yeah, I mean,
duplicating it.
It's
exactly
a-
as-
yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I can figure that they're questioning.
yeah.
I agree. Are we, but
But
are
we see the other side of the ballot. No, that's fine. And over
are
here,
we looking at?
So the stray mark on the mayor
Mhm.
disregard that.
Okay.
So that's,
you probably have to duplicate it then,
what's that?
Well, I leave
maybe.
that up.
Yeah,
it's either-
well, I'll ask.
There
I
is
don't,
it looks
we'll
like-
probably duplicate that just to be on the safe side.
Okay,
And it's the same one with,
this one too.
yes,
Okay.
go all the way down into the alderman category and you'll see.
Yep, that's, yeah, vote.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
one we're duplicating without the.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, except,
Same with that.
Everybody but.
I think the second choice of alderman they're getting a little picky about.
It's a no vote.
yeah, it's a no vote for that.
I agree.
Yep.
So not counting the 3 months.
These people, these voters decided to vote in the primary, so they have the wrong ballot.
Oh,
Well, it's
If you look
received
at the
late, so
top-
you can't count it.
right, right.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
it's
seems like it.
received way late.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, you know,
These won't.
No,
never go-
He's not,
Do we have any sense if they submitted 2 ballots?
There have been some, you'll see where there are 2 ballots, they did their primary and their general and put it in 1 ballot,
Okay.
so you'll have an
But
example of
this
that.
person potentially could have submitted a valid ballot in a separate envelope? Or is this the,
Nope, that's the one
No,
they
it's only
submitted.
one,
okay,
Yep, that's the
okay.
one they submitted.
you have to reject it. A little late.
I'm just gonna let you guys go through this,
It's a stack.
all this way.
Okay.
It wasn't just one person.
No.
Reject. Yeah. Reject.
Is this common? Like to
We
get
get,
these?
we get some, yeah, we get some.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I wasn't really expecting this.
me neither.
Yeah.
Maybe that's under general in the next election. Reject, yeah.
we're
Yeah,
good on that?
I guess it's by mailing in ballots, mailing ballots to everyone, this
This
happens.
Yeah, all right,
Mhm.
reject all of those.
Okay.
Yep.
These are all have no ballots inside. The envelopes are empty.
Oh.
Do we need to double check to make sure there's nothing in there? I'm sure it's been done already, but
Okay.
did any of them have marks on the envelopes?
Some of them didn't even sign the oath.
They signed it,
Some of them did, some of them didn't.
they just didn't include it.
Fine. Okay. There's the note.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you wanna.
Yeah,
address that.
That's from the voter.
In envelope.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough of an affidavit or not.
Hmm,
Was the envelope signed?
he didn't sign it,
Okay.
but we can get in touch with him, I think.
I think he would.
I think this is
He'd be
his
okay with that.
official.
Official
vote.
is saying I
This is
don't
kind of
care to
an
vote.
official-
What do you think about this?
Anything in there?
Nothing in there.
Okay.
Can you give that to voter registration? And at least have them, at least we can send them
So I
out.
used to do this with
Update
junk mail.
form.
I'd send the envelopes back.
Yeah.
But this isn't junk mail. right?
No. No. Return to sender or.
Yeah.
When I go through the trouble of doing this.
Right, that's the part that,
I know.
yeah.
The intentions were there, but you can't.
That you don't know the intent.
You're right. Look how early they sent it in, it's like October.
Okay, obviously reject all those since they're not coming out.
Alrighty.
I just want to charge postage for it.
Yeah.
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 Which is why I did that stuff.
Right, right.
Is that it for this?
Yep.
I will-
This is one that's just written outside the bubble, so it's gonna go into the other candidate's name.
Okay,
Just wanna
got
make sure that we can duplicate it without,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Duplicate.
this one's a write-in twice, but not bubbled in.
No.
Oh, yeah,
clear.
it's clear. Yep.
This one, all kinds of things happened to it. Twice,
All kinds of wrong.
Oh. Oh,
okay.
nothing's missing.
Yeah, they just scribbled out,
Yeah, accept and duplicate.
okay.
Yep.
Tape it.
Yeah.
That
Our
will
version
go.
of duplication, right?
Okay. This is the person that voted twice.
Yeah.
So, that, and look at that, so. They went to the polling place,
Mistake here. Obviously, that should have been provisional.
Yep.
mhm. And they're absentee.
I don't know names. We do know who did it.
Yeah. I mean, a situation like this is just, I guess, a letter indicating, it could have been an oversight.
Yeah.
So my question is, we send a letter for this person, we send it for everyone who did the same thing but voted provisional.
No, because they didn't have two recorded votes.
But
Provisional would come back to us and then we. would
that's
count.
that's an administrative thing. They went into the polling place just the same as those other people did.
Yep,
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but we caught them, we
Right.
didn't catch
Yeah, right.
that.
we deep down don't know what their intent was, so I mean, I think we should just at least
Because they
inform
weren't
them.
given because they weren't given a provisional. And yeah, we have to kind of notify them.
Yeah, they attempted
That
to
they
vote
have two
twice.
voting credits in the 2021
Yeah,
general city,
yeah.
and that's not
It's not
acceptable.
Yeah.
Because when you go to vote provisional, at least you know that your vote may or may not count. If you're given this.
Right, that's, and the people that voted provisional in this scenario may have been explained, one of these will not count.
Correct.
Yes.
That should have
That's
been,
correct.
Yes,
Explain
if
to
you
them.
turn in if you send in your absentee, we will not count one of them. We will
Right.
count the first one that we
Exactly.
get.
That's
Correct.
so this person never got that instruction,
Correct.
so I agree we can follow.
Just inform them, this is the process, please keep this in mind in the future. I mean,
Yeah.
So are we just agreeing to send a letter? Is that what we need to do?
That would have to be
you.
referred.
yeah, it's up to
To-
us.
Okay.
That's why I think, I mean, I don't know if there's any other penalty, I don't think any other penalties, but a letter just informing them of the process and what action they took on election day. I just,
So, but both, I mean, we didn't catch either one, right? So technically, I mean, this one went into the machine and was counted.
This one went in the machine on, let's see. Yeah, she was at the polling place on the 2nd, on
Election day.
on
day.
election
Yep.
day, and she sent that. We've got it postmarked on the 18th.
It was already
we-
counted before
yes.
election.
yes,
We counted that in our pre-canvas.
Right.
So when
Right.
we canvassed on the 19th and 20th,
yep,
that was part of that canvas.
Yeah. so,
So
yeah,
definitely, because obviously this person did vote twice, because they're in the count twice.
right,
I think we need to send a letter.
just to inform them that,
Just to at least inform them.
And we
Okay.
had been updating the city's website with all the stuff that we've canvassed. So they could have gone on there and saw their name and said it was received.
Right.
As well.
yeah, because they could have tracked their ballot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, So I think we at least have to write a letter informative of it.
So, I mean, there's two things that were done wrong, the voter and the election. So, yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that
Yeah,
for the record.
Okay, well, we could draft something centered around.
okay.
I'm going to we'll make a copy of this for our record, but this is something that you will, documents for you. These were just ballots that were just put in the drop box with no envelopes. So we call
Oh.
them naked ballots, and they don't count because we don't know where they came from.
Correct.
Just literally insert like this. So we have no idea, we couldn't.
You
check
can't tell
them.
who-
We couldn't check them out.
Yeah,
I mean, some people send us ballots without envelopes, some people send us envelopes without ballots.
right, right. So we can't.
Reject them.
Right, sorry.
Right.
So reject, yeah. How many of these we have?
This one and these two. So there's a total of 3.
Okay.
At the end of the
Yeah,
day.
no, it's,
That's
Yeah. I
the
think
end
they've
of the
also
back.
come in and voted it. Yes. Election day.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Well, we don't know. Mhm. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
Barbara, I reject this, but I do have a question about this voter. Do we know if there's been a history of this behavior in the past? That's the only thing I can think of that would maybe
Good question.
make me have a harder position on this voter's
We-
behavior.
I mean, it's double vote. It happens.
So,
Now,
but
it's very
But we
rare
wouldn't,
that it
we wouldn't
happens.
know if this particular voter.
yeah, that if that individual voted exhibited the same behavior in previous elections, that was the only reason why I would maybe
Where you'd be more
take
stern.
take more of a strict action.
But
by the
even
board.
then, I might not be, because if they did this 4 years ago, or not, say 1 year ago.
Right, depending on the
1 year
election.
ago
Check
and
that
voted
with
provisional,
me.
and Wayne provisional,
I can go
they
see-
now think
I
that they can
mean,
do that every
Yeah.
year.
We'll bring up the voter history.
Let me go look at the voter history real quick.
I would caution again that I did advise some voters, if you can't
Yeah,
see it go and you'll be given a provisional ballot. I mean, yeah, so people were advised to do that as a, as if they couldn't find, and Barbara, you said they could go on the city website and see who had which vote,
Received. You know how we were doing with NPC, so every
but
night.
it wasn't on our website.
there's a link.
They
But
could
there's a
track
link,
through
yeah.
NPC.
Okay,
Yeah,
through
yeah.
NPC, but
Yeah,
I know
okay.
that we were doing that every night, that
Right,
we
yeah,
scanned in
so
ballots, so they
It should
can,
have shown up in the
yeah,
tracking,
Mark,
yeah.
and we checked that out, we verified that, because Mark's a city voter, and we knew some city voters, and we had them.
Right, and
pull
I
it
had
up.
checked some
Yeah.
this time and it was
Yes.
showing up, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's all. If someone has a behavior and they consistently do it, then I want to do more than just write a letter.
Yeah.
Now, this is the example that we had where they put in one envelope, but they sent their primary and their general ballot all together.
Oh, okay. Well,
Got one, huh?
okay, data for this election, that's good.
That's interesting.
All right. Let me get
Yeah.
general.
Can't pick the person that you already knew won.
At least if it's MIA for a while, I don't know. I mean, I think we could accept the general.
Yeah.
Let's save the city on postage.
That's what we did. That's very nice.
Well, they were done with this, they wanted to return it.
I'll put the
Yeah.
primary one on the back.
Yes. This was glued.
Okay.
That's all I can tell you. I can't even, I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, so I have information to share.
Oh,
This voter, has no history of having
committed
multiple
some.
votes
Okay.
before. Every vote was accepted in previous elections.
Okay,
She has a fairly extensive history.
okay,
Okay.
that answers that one. Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, can we also get Teresa to make a copy for us, and then we can add to them?
This
So
is
this is
their
their-
tracking
Oh, yeah.
information they inserted in. They
Okay.
glued it onto the ballot. Okay, and
And now
now
we
the
can't
question
see
is,
anything.
you can't see, at least one candidate is fully blocked off. One, two.
Let me take a look.
Well, we got a lot of complaints about the adhesive not sticking
On the envelope.
on the
Yeah.
envelope, so I think a lot of people
filled
glued.
Is it?
It's filled in.
Yeah, it is.
A
You're
simple
right.
piece of
Yeah, and you
scotch
also can see
tape
in
would have
markings.
done.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right. Well, we can make it, we're gonna have to duplicate,
yeah,
yeah, we can
So-
It's
see.
definitely filled in.
okay, so,
Yeah, there are 3 circles. Circle it in. And one of them happens to be covered with whatever this nonsense is. So who is that for candidate?
Right above. Derek.
Derek Shackelford, yeah, he's the last of the Democrats. Okay,
So we're counting all the ovals,
okay,
but one of the ovals is covered.
but we can make out,
We can
but
tell
you
it
can
was
make,
voted.
okay, so we're gonna duplicate as is that what you're saying?
as is, and
And
And-
count the one that was covered.
you can
And
count the
the-
one that's covered,
and
which
the
is,
one that's
which is
covered.
Derek.
Okay,
Duplicate Shackelford.
Assuming it's going.
yes.
Did some forensics.
Yes,
Right.
this is the second one, right?
That's right.
Envelope inside ballot envelope.
Okay,
Another forensic.
So that someone inadvertently mailed
yes, a piece,
something else.
yes, they did.
Oh.
Oh, man,
Oh, was it mail?
yeah,
Yeah,
oh, man,
maybe we can just put it in the mailbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have a
We
stamp on it?
it does,
It has a
There you
stamp.
go.
it does,
We actually had someone return between, and the reason it didn't come to you all is because it was between the flap and the outside of the envelope. But it was their Potomac Edison bill, so I hope we got it in the mail for them.
Oh,
before the
wow.
election.
Yeah.
yeah, this
Um,
is clear,
Okay, good.
yeah,
No, we didn't get
Yeah,
that.
you know.
I know. The big anniversary party.
How come so-and-so didn't send us an anniversary card this year?
Glued.
Yeah. That's a lot of trouble.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
So,
Can we act, can we,
If we get, like, at the edges where there's no.
I do not want, yeah,
careful.
just
careful.
careful,
Okay.
be careful, that's why I didn't have anybody else do it.
This is the end of that batch of, write-in outside box, write-in
Yep.
twice. I'm gonna go ahead and hand this one off. I think we can get this little standalone, so I can write it.
Okay.
Okay. There we go, we're getting there.
Got it. There you
don't
go.
wanna, yeah, okay, good, so on the, oh, there we go.
Nope, it's
No,
primary.
It's a primary,
Oh,
all the effort.
After all that.
Sorry, surprise.
Good work though, Josh.
Yeah, I was like, don't mess this up. We wanna make sure we can read this whole ballot.
Careful, careful.
Didn't have my letter opener with me. Well, that's easy.
All
It
right.
was a cleanly filled out primary.
Yeah.
Those were done very
Reject.
well.
Reject.
Yeah. This is a similar one?
No, it's just writing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, so-
Well, hold on, yeah.
But I
let's
can't
see.
make out these.
Yeah.
other than this
And
one.
this is also.
Okay, so that's intentional. These are,
These are Irville.
Well,
This is gonna be.
but
an
look
Irville.
at-
Riverville, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I don't know who Steve the Republican is.
Right.
I don't know who Robert A. Republican is.
Or
I don't know
Michelle.
who Michelle Republican is. This could be a name. Well,
Youngkin from Virginia.
oh,
Mhm.
that, yeah,
Oh,
no, it's
there you
not.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a name, but.
It's
Yeah.
a name.
So, count these. Well, it's an
Well, no,
overvote.
no,
It's an
overvote.
overvote.
We can only
Overvote.
count the candidate for mayor.
Cause it's an overvote.
Well, it's an overvote, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alright,
I,
six
I
minutes,
was
yeah.
trying to correct myself.
This is the only one we can count.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so one race,
Count
One
the
race.
Mayoral race.
Yeah, that's it.
all right. And these, I'm afraid, are all people that we attempted to cure,
Okay.
and
Okay.
they did not sign the oath on the back.
I'm just looking at the notes. For each. I feel like it's very similar each.
Yeah.
Right.
Uncured.
Oh, so these are,
No, not the ones you have. These
those are all, so those are not legal.
Yeah, they're not legal.
So this is the last
Yeah.
of the actual 4 real live.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I get Board of Education or Board of Elections? So
Either one.
Either board. It can be any board. Can I get the OE? Okay.
Litter. Okay.
Yeah. So where do you want this just put in the envelope with the pink sheet? This is the primary.
Oh, did I not?
I mean, it's attached to the rest of this, but then we even, I don't even know you even wanted it in the room.
But I have other stuff like that. I can just make the number different.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do another.
Each order, visit.
You guys done the provisional?
Yeah, everything's done except for whatever they're working on in these 3.
Many attempts.
Can I get the
One full
provisional
time.
back? The
Do
envelope?
we do the same stack, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how many numbers they
Right.
got.
Right. Not for lack of effort.
Each order, we're unable to sign.
All this
I'm
stuff
able
that
to
has
run
to go
it.
back to the yard right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Just wonder why this one is different.
Yeah.
For each order, we'll try to.
Yeah.
Reject the full stack.
Alrighty. That will be it.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So we will finish tabulating and getting things together, and then we have to filter out all the write-ins, and so we can probably reconvene around 3.
3 o'clock?
3, sure.
So some of the ones that we sent through, we weren't sure if they're gonna have problems.
They haven't had problems, they haven't been back.
Okay,
Oh,
good. Okay.
So they're pretty much done. They won't have any problems with the ones that we've sent through that we didn't look at.
Well, we're still,
We're still doing any
let me
with
see what we-
envelopes.
let me see what we got.
If there's any.
Yeah, there was that batch of.
Right.
that
So I just
hadn't
wanna-
even
If
been
we're
opened.
while we're here. still.
Yeah,
exactly.
haven't
Yeah,
been
I
opened
say
yet.
they're almost done. Just wait.
Yeah, a few minutes,
minutes.
that's fine.
Right, the ones that hadn't been opened yet.
Yeah.
We have nothing that we anticipate
Okay,
needing to have re-reviewed.
okay,
Because I think the last couple batches have been things that were already out of line.
okay.
So we've already tweaked it from one.
Yeah.
So we think, we originally thought 2:30, but you think 3 would be
Two
better?
thirty-three, because we have about 1,800 names that we have to go through, plus
Okay.
processing the ones that we're just finished duplicating, so,
So- We first said 2:30, is it 2:30 or 3?
Let's just go ahead and set 3 o'clock.
can I do three?
If it's
Yeah,
better- if
three's
it's better
fine.
for you
Yep,
all, then
three's
we'll
fine. I'll
let's
be
go
there.
with 3. Yeah.
Okay. Three's good,
Okay.
all
All
right,
right.
see you back
Thank you
then.
so much, you guys.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
All right.
Take too long.
are done with the canvas. We have finished up all the provisional ballots, all the ballots that went to review board for the supervisors of canvassers. And we will now just be tabulating and getting the official results ready for certification at 3 o'clock. We will be back at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So see you then. Thank you. Bye.